Hi, this is Denise, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in California. And I'm here to make a card from my very, very favorite Stamp and Die set. And it's called Autumn Goodness, and it's so fun. A couple weeks ago we made this one, and that was fun. And then we made this one, and this was pretty much straight out of the catalog, so that was fun. But this is the one we're going to make today, and it looks similar to the other, but it's an easel card, which makes it very nice because someone can just have it out on their desk, on their shelf, and you can let someone know that you're thankful for them and that all good things come from above. Isn't that cute? Make a tip it so you can see. It's an easel card. All right. Well, let's get started. As I said, it's the Autumn Goodness stamp set, and it comes in a bundle, which saves you 10%. Don't we all love saving 10%? It is from the August to December 2020 mini catalog, which is the holiday catalog. And here it is. It's on page 48. If you want the bundle, this is the number you would use to save the 10%. But it has the stamp set and the die set. It has great sentiments. There's the thankful for you that we're going to be using. All good things come from above. Plant kindness, harvest love. Golden leaves, chilly air, autumn beauty everywhere. Ah, so fun. And if you need a machine to cut your shapes with those dies, the new Stampin' Up! Machine is available now, and that's on page 170 of the annual catalog. Isn't it beautiful? I'm new to Stampin' Up!, so I don't have this yet, but it's on my list, and I've got a birthday next month, so we'll see what happens with that. But let's get started. We're going to start with Bumble Bee cardstock, which is going to make a very nice base for our card. And we're going to start by scoring. With the full page, we're going to score the full page. We'll start at 4 1/4. 4 1/4. So we use this one for scoring. The dark one will cut, the lighter one will score. And then we also score at 2 1/8. There we go. That in there, using the lighter one again. All right, now we're going to cut this paper in half. So it's 11. Half of that is 5 1/2. So I can see that here. Let me move down a tiny bit. 5 1/2. Up there. Cut with the dark one. And now we have 2 card bases that are already scored. All right. So often I make 2 cards at a time. Today we'll just make 1, so I'll set one of those aside. So we've got our bone folder. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half, which is always easier when I'm not filming, of course. All right, here we go. And then the other part that we scored. So basically this side we scored in half, so it will go like that. All right, let's get started. Next, we have Cherry Cobbler, which we're going to place on here. You know what? I did not fold this straight. Like I said, it's a lot easier to do when we're not recording. All right, so this is going to go on here, and I'm just going to put this flat on here. All right. Get it straight on there. All right, looking good so far. Now we have all of our little bits. We used the die machine. Look, this is the brushed metallic cardstock, and the die comes in that set, and we're gonna just stick that on there. Ooh, magic, I already have one stuck. And we're gonna cut a fence. We got a fence already cut. We have a sheaf. And I did this in a couple different colors to see which I liked best. And then we have our flowers. Now, I didn't want you to have to sit here and watch me color, but it's fun to color. I can tell you I used the fall colors again on this. Cherry Cobbler, Old Olive, Pumpkin Pie, So Saffron, and Soft Suede. And I love that the Cherry Cobbler and the red matches with this. Looks great. All right, well, let's start putting this together. It goes very quickly putting it together. Let's see, so I tried Soft Suede and Cinnamon Cider. We'll go with the Cinnamon Cider on this one, I think. So now remember, we're just gonna glue down just the bottom part of this because, well, if you glue the whole thing, it's gonna get bent with it, right? So you want it to stick up like that. So we're just gonna put a little bit, let me get my silicone mat here. All right, and we're gonna stick that about there. You know, there's no right or wrong to this. No right or wrong at all. So we'll start with that. And then we're going to put the fence down. So the fence is going to go over it like that. Remember, just the bottom because you want it to stick up a little bit like that. All right. It has these little pieces on here when you do the die cutting that you can attach it, you know, to another piece of fence. And you can snip it off, but actually I think mine ends up going behind this, but let's go ahead and snip them off anyway. Okay. All right, so just the bottom. And if you can see that when you do the die cutting on this, it actually shows the wood grain. It's so cool. All right. I'm just gonna put this on here. Just the bottom part. There we go. Stick that down there. Then we're going to take our pumpkins. I just love these. Aren't they so cute? Just the bottom again. All right, so far so good. All right, it folds up like that, and you can see it stands up. Now the wheelbarrow, we're going to put that up on dimensionals. So let's stick that up a little bit. All right. And we'll kind of see where we want that to go, and then we'll stick that to, oh, yeah, put that over a little bit. All right, so we'll put some dimensionals on the back of this. Let's see. Not too far up, kind of in the middle. All right, let's go ahead and stick this down. Now this is crumb cake stamped with Mementos Tuxedo Black. And remember, the wheel is the brushed metallic, and then the flowers are stamped on Whisper White. So we're gonna put that about there. Oh, still okay. but actually that should be down a little bit. Move that a little bit down. Put that, yeah, farther down, about there. And then we'll stick our flowers on. And there we go. And voila! All right. So far, so good. Now, I just used a little scrap. I don't really know how big this is, so it just, you know, when you trim your Whisper White, just hold on to those little pieces. They're great for sentiments. So, if you remember, the Thankful and the For You are separate. So just when you go to put them on your block, just put them together, right? Oh, let's do that. And trim this. And make a little banner out of it. Clear that away. Put some dimensionals on this. Clean up my workspace. I think that you have a friend that would be very happy to get something like this. I would kind of maybe challenge you this week to make a card for somebody and send it to them. I'm sure they would really appreciate it, just, you know, for no reason. That's the most fun, isn't it? For just no reason at all. All right. That's looking good. All right, let's get this little piece. Now we cut this one from, you may not believe this, but we cut this from a die from the Hippo and Friends set. And that's in the annual catalog on page, I'll tell you, it's this very cute set that has hippos and lambs and butterflies and unicorns. And you may say, Denise, I didn't see any hippos on your autumn card. Right, but I did use the dies from here. I think I mentioned that I am new to Stampin' Up, and so I wanted something that I would get a little more bang for my buck. So, let me turn this around here. Look at these shapes. Aren't these amazing? We've got some layering dies here, and this is the one I used. And it has stitching around the edge. Can you see that? Maybe if I put this behind it. Isn't that so cute? All right, this is stamped in cinnamon cider, and this stamp is from the Autumn Goodness. All good things come from above. All right, let me clean up my workspace again. Move that out of the way. Let's put dimensionals on the back of this. Which way are we going? So did you think of somebody that might appreciate one of these cards this week? I think I've got a couple in mind. I think you probably know someone that would really appreciate it. So we're putting this on dimensionals so that it will keep this up here. All right, so we'll try and get this in the middle, just gonna eyeball it right there, and so that can rest on there. All right, can you see that? Oh, isn't that so cute? Just, you know, looking at it this way, it's a pretty card, isn't it? But then you get to see it like this. Well, all right, my crafty friends, that'll do it for today. Remember, we've got a September host code. If your order is over $150, don't use the host code, because then you'll get your own Stampin' Rewards. If you have any questions, all my contact information will be attached somewhere. I'm sure you'll find it. And you can shop with me, you can ask questions of me, or, you know, you can just let me know who you thought of to send a card to. All right, I hope you all have a great week. Bye.